Welcome back to my channel, the Lady Q channel. This is QB, and um, I tonight what I'm going to do is I want to basically give my ladies a male perspective. Okay, um, just so you can see or you can hear what men think, right? And what they think about when they want to meet a woman or a lady. This is going to be Mr. Teddy Mack show, um, the Teddy Mack show, and you've probably seen me on his shows before, but this is his show, and he's going to be reviewing actually a Pop the Balloon show. So I want to respond to his video, and also I want to give Mr. Teddy Mack a shout out. Happy birthday. Today is his birthday. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I hope you have many, many more. All right. So let's jump into it. And please feel free to leave comments, share, and like, please. Thank you. All right. Let's get started. Now, ladies, make sure that you're paying attention, okay? Yes, a lot of good things on here that you should really be listening to, okay? I love his wall, by the way. You guys see that? It's beautiful. The artwork is great.
Yo, back for another one. The Teddy Mack Show, brought to you by Teddy Mack Radio. Go over there and check us out. We're small but growing. Go check us out and see if you like what you see. All right, today's show is going to be on Dixaplan again. Because
That
you know
is
we
his
got to keep
series,
talking
you
about
guys.
this, fellas.
So
We got to keep
go over and
talking
check it
about
out.
it. You're not listening. So we're going to keep talking about it. Now, today, we're going to be reviewing a Pop the Balloon episode. We're going to do a reaction to that. Now, hold up. There we go. Okay. Now, today's Dixaplan episode, the title is When Thirst Goes Wrong and Strength Win. Now, luckily, I don't have to jump episodes because the two guys are going to prove my point in real time. They're going to in real time. And the first guy, he's going to show the weakness. And fellas, we're going to show you nothing drives a woman up faster than saying that you're just weak, and you're not standing on nothing. She want a guy that's going to stand on something. She don't want you all weak and, can't, you just say anything to get it. Because they sense it. They know. And the first guy, I'm going to tell you something. He blew it. Because for real, if he'd have kept his mouth shut when he was supposed to keep his mouth shut, and if he'd have asked questions, the right questions when he was supposed to, he'd have been all right. He was too focused on how she looked. That's why he wasn't thinking about the questions. That's why I say stay focused. Don't worry about how they look. Because that ain't nothing but aesthetics, man. Because when they first wake up, they don't look like that. At their worst, they don't look like that. And after you get after the newness wear off and you start seeing what you're dealing with, they stop looking like that.
So let me pause it right here. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you for a minute. I hope you're listening to what Mr. Teddy Mack said, okay? Teddy is saying that men are not looking for women, or they're not impressed by the makeup, the hair. They are impressed with the woman, okay? So I need you to understand, especially my younger ladies, understand that when you get all dressed up and everything, that's great, on the outside. But most men, let me underline men, are looking for a woman who is true on the inside, who is a lady on the inside. Okay. So There's nothing wrong with you wearing makeup and getting all pretty and dolled up. That's beautiful. But that will get his attention. That won't keep him. Okay. That's not what they're looking for. Okay. All right. Let's go back into it.
Trust me, because you start finding out what you're dealing with. Now, if she a good woman, okay, cool. And she beautiful on the inside, then fine. It enhances it enhances the beauty, the aesthetic beauty. But you know, sometimes ladies, y'all could be so rotten on the inside that y'all mess up the outside.
Are you listening?
You know, you mess up all your chances for being picked because you think that what's on the outside is going to win. You think what's on the outside is going to get you over. It's not going to get you over. It's not at all. You know, you need to be talking about you more than the table and all this other stuff, because let me say this again. When you all say that you the table, you sound crazy. Because the table is the relationship.
Correct.
And when they say, what do you bring to it? He bringing something to it, you bringing something to it, and both of y'all putting on the table, which is a relationship. And then from there, you all benefit from what's on the table from what everybody brings.
Let me pause it again. Let me talk to you again, ladies. Okay. Did you listen to what Teddy said? Where did we get that we women, I should say, ladies, are the table? The table is always the relationship, right? And I've seen women who think that only thing they need to bring to the table is them, right? Oh, I'm pretty, so that's all he needs. No, honey, he's gonna get tired of that, because honestly, you would. Would you want someone who don't bring no value to you? The only thing he brings is you. I mean, bring him and nothing else. No, you wouldn't want that. So, what makes you think that's what a man's looking for? What makes you think that that's what's going to keep him into you? Is is just you, right? You have to bring more than a pretty face to the table. You have to bring morals and values. Okay, he's looking for his his companion, someone who's going to be there for him. Okay, so let's get away from we're the table. Where did that come from?
But no, ma'am, you are nobody, no means a table. Okay, never have be, never will be. Okay, so let's get that out the way right now. You're not a table. Okay, and you won't be. And right here, fellas, you need to stop treating them like they're the table. Treat them just regular, man. You know, I mean, for real, until she prove herself, she just something that's all dressed up and look good. You know, you don't know what that is. You know, I mean, if you go to the dealership and you buy a real pretty car, but the thing keep breaking down every week, I mean, what's that? You know, so all that aesthetics, all that look good stuff, you can be later for that player. Okay, so look, let's get into this. This first guy is going to totally play himself. I don't know what he was thinking, but I know what he was thinking. He was just thirsty, man. You know, dude was just thirsty. But we're going to get into this.
Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host Arlette, and we are back with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And this time around, we've got the ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies. All right. Y'all sound ready. That's good. That's good. So we're about to bring out some single men. They're going to come out one by one. When they come out, if he's your type, you're feeling him, you like what he's saying, all that good stuff, do not pop your balloon. But if there's anything that he said that you're like, ooh, red flag, this guy's not for me, go ahead and pop it. Then I'll go over to a few of you and see what's going on and why you ended up popping. Y'all ready? Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that.
Let me just pause it real quick. So as you can see, it went pop, pop, poppity pop, right? And my opinion is that majority of those ladies pop their balloons because of his height. Okay. And yeah, we're gonna see. Now, mind you, I did see this prior to this video. So I know that a few of the ladies did admit that it was his height, but get back into it.
What's your name?
My name is Theophilus Mason.
Theophilus?
Yeah,
Okay, and Theophilus, how old are you?
I'm 29.
29. And what do you do?
I'm a chef. I create
Now, where did she
artworks and
pop that
sell it
balloon?
too,
Because
and
he
I
was a
also
chef. I
make
don't know.
beats and
Oh,
stuff.
okay, nice. And now, what do you look for in a woman?
Well, mostly respect and some.
And that dude already started off with a deficit. He didn't got the hell popped out of him when he first came out. So, you know, you got to show some strength, bruh. You got to show some strength. All right, let's go.
But it was more like traditional
Okay.
and stuff like that. Because for me, I'm mostly raised like a traditional man, but traveling around, that's what I always look for in a lady.
Okay. All right. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go over to some of these ladies and see what's going on over there.
Oh,
Okay.
for sure.
All right. If we can have your
Some pop balloons, he got every balloon pop except for one. And the one that was left, watch this.
name and age.
All right, so I'm not gonna go through the whole thing of what they said because I don't really find that too important. What I really want you guys to see is when he actually start talking to the woman, the lady with the balloon that's not popped. I want you to see how he responds and what happens from there. Like, so you can kind of understand what I mean by we're looking for leaders, right? Someone who strong in who they are and they have the characteristics of a leader, not just a male, okay?
Before we get into this, here's what I want you to do. Listen, what you see him about to do, don't never do this. Watch real close. Now, I'm going to tell you something. He almost had her. Man, he was this close. He almost had her. Personally, I would have got her.
All right. If we can have your name and age.
My name is Sierra Karras, but I go by Sakari, and I'm 30 years old.
Okay. And Sakari, what do you do?
I am a travel nurse, and I also am a brand ambassador for Holistic Wellness.
Nice. Okay. And now we see your balloon is still unpopped. So what is intriguing you? Why is your balloon still unpopped?
Well, initially, just based off looks, like you're not necessarily like a type for me, but I like the fact that you said that you were a chef, and I just like your overall like energy.
Cool.
So yeah, I just wanted to probably like, ask you a couple more questions and see where it goes.
Oh yeah, I'm
Man, let me tell you something. Dude, men, please listen to me when I tell you the thirst is what screwed him up. The thirst. If dude would have played it cool, he could have walked off stage with her, man. If he would have played it cool and stuck to what he know he should be sticking to, he could have got her, man. This is a total disappointment, man, because dude got that close and fumbled the ball. I mean, it's like the Redskins, man. Straight up.
True, you can ask me. I want to say you can ask me everything, and I really like that you kept your balloon, and I really like the point that it's not all about the looks, but more like the personality wise. And I feel like maybe you getting to know me more will show you that.
Let me stop it real quick. So he already showing signs of insecurity. Just the fact that it seems like he keeps talking, right? And he's showing signs of he's not too sure himself, right? Not very good leadership qualities that he's showing right here. Let's continue on.
Regardless of the height, I can be more than anything else. So I'm
Maybe.
open for the answer.
So you said you had some questions for him. You want to start off with the first question?
Sure. So you say you're a chef.
Yeah.
I'm a foodie.
Oh, hell yeah.
So what are your favorite things to cook?
So like for me, I was born in Liberia. I'm African, but I'm
Okay.
also British from my mom's side. I can cook anything, but I like my jollof rice.
Look, fellas, she did not ask you where your mother was from. She didn't ask you where. Look, what does that have to do with how the cow ate the cabbage, man?
Or the price tea in
Who
China.
cares about all that? She asked you a specific question. Answer this. Look, hold up, man. Let me do this. listen, it's a certain way you got to communicate with women, man, in order to be effective. You have to be very, very, very precise in your language and in your hearing, because women, they have a real crazy way of trying to communicate with you. You know, sometimes they'll leave some shit lost in translation. You know, sometimes they'll leave like breadcrumbs. You know, sometimes it's a shit test. I'm gonna tell you something. Even the woman that's the easiest don't want the dude who just want to just effort.
This is true.
Even if that's just what you want to do, you cannot lead with that, bro. You can't. You can't. You got to be precise. And she asked him a specific question, and then he talking about what is mama from and what side of England she from and all this. Nobody caring about that. She asked you what is your favorite dishes. You ramble them off. Boom, boom, boom. Then from there, let her come back.
Right.
It's like tennis. When the ball come once and you hit it one time and send it back. You don't machine gun the ball. Bing, 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 bing. One question, one answer. All right. One band, one sound.
And I know the Ghanaians be saying they like jollof. The best jollof is from Liberia, and we make it lit. But yeah, I can cook anything. Give me the recipe, and I'll prepare it straight up.
Okay. I'm plant-based. So how do you feel about I guess vegan life?
Oh, we can adjust to that. I tried vegan before. So when it comes to vegan, yeah, I can respect.
This dude looking weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker with every turn.
Let me pause. I had to pause it because I had to interject. So, ladies, where did we come from? Right? If the way he responded again, he is not sounding too. He sounds like he's following her instead of her following him. Right? He's giving you signs of weakness. Right? The leadership skills is just doesn't seem to be there. Right? So it's like, it's just a little off, right? So it's more like he's trying to force it. He's not being his genuine self. It's not going to work if that's the case. If he's not being his, because eventually his genuine self is going to come out, right? So I don't even know why he even did that, but nevertheless, let's keep going.
Man. And you know what? Hold up for a second. Well, you heard it.
Yeah, we heard
Listen, this guy is getting weaker and weaker. It's like Ultraman. The more he fight, the weaker he getting, and get to a point where that thing blinking in front of his chest. And after a while, he got to get up out of there because you're exhibiting too much weakness, dude. Now, she said that she is vegan. What you talking about, we? Oh, yeah, well, I'll try that. No. If I meet a woman and she say she vegan, okay, cool, that's cool. How that work out for you? I'm not going to offer to be vegan because she vegan.
Right.
That's stupid. She looking at you like, for real, she looking at dude like, what you mean, us?
Right.
I mean, I'm reading right through this. She looking like this dude is just weak. Look at her.
But if you want a vegan recipe, I'll prepare it exactly the way you like it.
Okay.
But yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay. Do you have any questions for her?
Not really.
Oh.
I think if I
Now, let's pause it one more time. The fact that he said not really. Why don't you have any questions? Let me look at you. Let me look at you, ladies. Let me look at you. Why don't he have any questions, right? If he's getting you, I mean, I know this is a show, right? But if you're trying to win her over, why don't you have any questions, right? Because how do you know she's the right one if you're not asking anything? He's only basing his interest in her based on her looks. That's it. Because you don't have any questions. You don't even know anything about her. You don't know if she have kids. You don't know if she stayed with her mama. You don't know, you don't really know anything really about her. And you don't have any questions? None. So what are we doing here? Like, that was kind of crazy for me. But let's continue on.
have any other questions, it'll be something that we get to know personally. I can.
Man, look, dude should have had at least 3 questions for her. What you mean you ain't got no questions, dude? You could at least ask her, is she a woman? These days, you don't know what she was born. You can ask her, was she born a woman at least? You won't even ask her that.
Right.
You so thirsty, you trying to get to the draw so bad and so fast that you can't even ask the woman a simple question. You scared that if you answer the wrong question, that she gonna back off. But you already repelled her, bro. You already dried her up. She dry as a motherfucker. Look, she dry, ready to blow away into the wind, bro. She ready to go.
Next, because right now she's a beautiful lady, and I can see that she want to explore more, and I'm willing to go there, venture more with her.
Okay.
So,
All right,
yeah.
let me bring you on out here.
I'm gonna have to pop.
Ooh. Okay, where are we
I
popping?
was not expecting.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting it.
It's just I'm just not just what sees the eye.
Mm.
So you asking me questions and me getting to know you is how I'm gonna connect with you.
Right.
Mm.
So for you to just not ask me anything and just go based off looks, it just
No, it's not being based of looks. It's just
Now
like
you
right now in the
backpedaling.
moment.
Dude, it is based off looks.
What else could it
And
be
your
on?
tap dancing is not gonna win her back, bruh.
That makes
Now
you a
is the
teacher.
time to take a position of strength.
Right.
Now she done already said, "Oh well, no, you just looking at me and you're not worried about anything, asking anything about me. Don't try to recover, bruh. It's gone.
Let it go.
Nothing you're gonna say to this woman right now is going to turn her around or change her mind, because every question she asked you was a strategy of hers. It was something that was going to take her to the end of the rope, which is right now, which is popping her balloon. See, she didn't ask you the specific question she wanted to ask you. She let you get through with the other women, and then she wanted to ask you specifically to see what the fit is, because this woman know that she fine. I mean, not fine, but she know that she's nice looking. I mean, she's not really fine, but she's nice looking though. This woman knows she's nice looking. And she know all the time. Look, bro, let me tell you something. Good looking women know the first thing popping in their head is, what angle is this dude going to try to come at me to get this coochie? Because she already knows it's coming. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of a few minutes before she say, what's up with this dude? What angle is he going to take to try to get to the drawers? She already know it. Man, look, ugly broads know that the dudes are trying to get to the drawers. So
all women know.
A woman like her, all dolled up, all cutified up, she know dudes is trying to get at her. She on a dating show too, got a little belly button out and everything, got her stuff all bunched up and got skin showing. She know what she doing. Miss Parker know what she doing with that little old outfit on. Okay? Look, dude, you're not going to recover from this, bro. You're not going to recover. And let me tell you something. I know it's hard to face it, fellas, but if you fumble the ball this far, when you see you that far out of bounds, let it go.
Yep.
Just let it go.
Like the questions to pop out is like, it doesn't really happen spontaneously. I just feel like if we sit down and have questions and sit down to talk to each other more, I feel like that's when the question can come in. But in this,
you see how she blinking and looking all off to the left and like, right, really, really, right, sure, okay, yeah. She's basically saying, yeah, you bitch. I mean, come on, her so we can get up off of here. That's what she's saying. She already knows. She already knows. It's dude. Right now, what you doing? You tap dancing, and you ain't doing nothing no different than no other dude that tried to get the draws and said the wrong thing or came off wrong and tried to recover. She hip to it, bro. Just let it go, man. Let her go.
Time of right now is like there's like 1,000 questions, but I don't know.
You said, look, you see how her eyes got like real small, like, you know what that mean? That mean like, dude, I mean, it's over. I mean, why you keep come on, why you still talking? I mean, I'm trying to be nice. I don't want to say anything rude to you, but you're really like pushing it. Look at her eyes. Look at her body language.
Yeah, it's like you're making it worse.
It's like you're 1 in a billion, but then what type of question am I able to present to you? But I respect that, regardless if you pop the balloon or not. But I understand.
And the girl in the gray right here, look at her. She looking like, dude, just give it up. Why are you still talking? I mean, it's over with, bruh. I mean, just go. We all popped the balloon. Eventually she was going to pop the balloon, but she didn't because she was trying to give you a chance. You already screwed the pooch. You said the wrong thing, and your approach was wrong. You're too thirsty, and it repelled her, man. I mean, you're like repelling right now. The women are getting annoyed with you, bruh. Just ended up leave the stage, man.
If you want to still try to taste that jollof, I can still make that happen. But I respect that too as well.
Oh man. Okay. You were so close.
I know.
Look, even Arlette knew that this dude was close, and he was about to home in on something nice, and he screwed it up. Dude, get off the stage, man. Get off.
That's how life goes. That's how life goes. You know, there's situations sometimes you meet people in life and you don't know the questions to ask because you're scared to ask the wrong question.
Hold on, let me pause it right there. Now, he said when you're scared to ask the wrong question, it's no need for you to try to be anybody than who you are, right? There's no such thing as the wrong question. Every question is the right question because I need to know some things. So, holding back, that again, that is not leadership traits, right? So it's like, why are you scared to ask me a question, especially if you're trying to get to know me, right? If you're trying to get to know who I am, then you shouldn't be scared to ask anything. Anything you want to ask, just ask it. And ladies, again, you need to be your genuine self when you meet a man, right? Now, these males out here, half of the time you're presented with their representative, right? That's who you see. But for a man, you need to be your genuine self, who you are, because anything other than that, number one, he's probably going to see right through it, and number two, you're going to start to change, and he's going to know that you presented your representative when y'all was meeting each other. So just be who you are. There's no need to try to fake or change up or try to be more than who you are. If this is who you are, be who you are. You'll be respected better that way. All right, let's keep going.
Yeah.
So something you want to take the time, like a little time to marinate.
See, that's the thing, bruh. See the word you're using? Scared.
Right.
And I don't want to make this mistake. And I don't want, bruh. Let me explain something to you, man. Why are you so worried about what you're saying? Just say what you're going to say.
Right.
If that's who you are, stand on it. Why are you trying to backpedal on what you are? Because ain't for so long you can pretend, bruh. Sooner or later, she's going to know what she's dealing with.
Right.
So why you faking?
For what?
Just be who you are.
Right.
No woman you get going to love everything about you, man. Some women may like things about you, certain things they may say, I don't like that about him. Oh, she may say he look good this way, he don't like this way. Look at my, look at my grill, bro. I mean, I'm pretty sure women have looked at me from a distance, when I get all clean, everything got a suit and hat on, everything looking nice, whatever. Or even just, I'm just a neat guy. I mean, period. I don't walk around looking all bummy, Sometimes I maybe work on the car or something or fixing something and I might get a little dusty. But other than that, I don't walk around looking all crazy. But, a woman may see me from a distance and be like, oh, he looks good, whatever. But then she get up and say, I don't like his smile. It is what it is.
Let me pause it real quick and let me talk to you ladies. All right. Now, one thing that I will love for you guys to start doing, especially my younger ladies, is stop looking so much on what he have and what he looks like. Start looking, because people walk, I keep hearing the ladies, I keep hearing the women say, oh, I want a high value man. Value is the key word in that. Value, right? So you want to know what his values are, not monetary. They ain't got nothing to do with his finances. It has everything to do with who he is, his character, right? Does he show those leadership traits? Will he be able to protect you? Will he be able to provide? And again, when I say provide, finances, yes, but that's not what I'm talking about. That's not the whole picture. Provide means provide mentally, emotionally, being able to protect my heart, right? Being able to provide something that was substance, right? Something, you're able to teach me something. You're able to, we're able to communicate. We're able to laugh together. When we're together, we can vibe together, right? You get what I'm seeing is the ladies are looking for the wrong thing. You're looking for the man who have top dollar. That's not necessarily a high value man, because that top dollar man could be the same man that gets you, but he has 20 other yous. So it's nothing special about you. It's just you're just another number to him. But a high value man is a man who's going to look at you and see value in you. He's going to see value in the woman that you are. He's gonna think about if he's able to spend the rest of his life with this woman, right? You're not just a good time to him. You are something. You are someone special. That you are someone that he wants to spend the rest of his life with. Someone he wants to commit with, have children with. Provide for and protect. So let's think about that for a minute. And you hear a man telling you, so I'm not just making this up. All right, let's continue on, shall we?
If you're willing to let everything else go just for something like that, then that's what it is.
Yep.
Sometimes you gotta move on, fellas. Every woman not gonna like you. And ladies, every man not gonna like you.
You got that right.
Just because you run across somebody you like, don't mean they're gonna like you.
This is true.
And dude need to face the fact he screwed the pooch on this. It's no recovering, bro. It's a wrap. It's a rap ski for you, Slim. You're done. Now on the same episode, we got another brother that's coming on, right? Now this brother right here, he know what time it is. Okay, this is what you're supposed to do. This next guy, this is what you're supposed to do. Now, everybody need to take notes from this guy. This guy right here, this next guy coming on. Now, this is how you hold your stuff down. All the way to the end. You stand on your stuff. And this is what happens. We're going to roll the tape. Matter of fact, I may interrupt a little bit here and there, but dude going to drive everything home so perfect, I'm not even have to even correct the dude. It's going to be on point. Let's get with this.
Let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in.
Hey.
I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
Marvin,
Marvin, how old are you?
30 years.
So let me pause it real quick. So the way he walked in, the way he presented himself, right? He walked in with confidence. He walked in, like, yeah, I know who I am, and this is who I am. Like me or love me. I said that wrong. Like me or not like me, who cares? This is who I am. I'm not changing who I am for you. I like that. That was cool.
Years old.
30. Okay, and what do you do?
So I'm in the Air Force. I am an image consultant, and I also do personal training.
Okay, all right. You're a busy man.
But, yeah,
And
a little
what
bit,
do you
little
look for in a woman?
I mean, similar things. Like I like a woman that is also in shape, that likes to value that. Has a good head on her shoulders. I know it's kind of vague, but I feel like I kind of sense that vibe rather than like put it.
See that confidence
Okay,
coming off him,
alright.
ladies?
Okay, and what do you like to do for fun?
I mean, aside from working out, I like going outdoors. I like hiking. I like traveling,
Mhm.
shopping,
Okay.
because I'm an image consultant. So I mean, that's just something that I do.
All
most of the
right.
time. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All
Very
right, so
confident.
Marvin, as we see here, there are no balloons popped.
I just noticed that. I forgot to put
And you see why? Let me tell y'all why nobody popped the balloon. First of all, dude come out neat and orderly, not over the top. He don't have none of these dumb labels all over him, looking like a advertisement or a commercial for Gucci or whoever else that's not paying you, and you spending an arm and a leg on their stuff.
Right.
They saw you on the street, top to bottom in their stuff, they look at you like you're crazy. They wouldn't even respect you. But this guy come on here, look, he got the regular gear on, black, no gaudy chain, no all this old stuff, not tats all up and down everywhere, looking all crazy, everything nice and neat. The lady come out, the ladies, what would really, I can't smell it, but really set it off, if dude got a nice fragrance on, he'll kill him. He'll kill
That's
him.
Lord.
Nobody said anything about a fragrance, but maybe he didn't get close enough. Well, actually, you get close enough because you walk down the road, and eventually, at some point, you know. And I have seen certain episodes where the woman say the guy smelled good, so maybe he didn't have no, maybe it smelled good getting out of the par, but dude is neat and orderly. He answered the question straight up. When she asked him what he does, he boom, boom, boom. He didn't say, well, my mother started off, and he didn't do a Kamala Harris. Well, my mother started off as a single mother, and we lived in a one-room shack and all this stuff. He didn't do none of that. No word salad. Dude got straight to the point. Let's kick it.
Listen to the show. For a second.
Yeah. So now what's gonna happen is I'm actually gonna switch it on over to you. If I
Cool.
can have your toothpick. Thank you. I'm gonna have you hold that. So for the first round, I know it's gonna be a little bit tough, but we're just gonna have you pop 2 balloons strictly
2?
based off of looks.
Okay, so I'm going to pause it here because who balloon he popped, it is not that what I want you guys to really focus on. I want you guys to focus on his question to the ladies. So bear with me a minute. Let me get where I want you to see. Give me a minute. Bear with me. I'm working on it. Because he asked a very important question, and I want to get to that part. I think I'm here. All right, let's get it.
One in the red dress. Those 2 will be my first to go.
Oh, I
Off of
didn't
their
get
look,
there,
what
but
made you pop?
let's continue watching.
It's the hardest part.
Uh-huh.
My apologies.
Okay, and one more.
Do this.
Now he's laughing because those are the 2 he said he would have popped. So
Hey, now I'm not gonna lie, I did see this, but I was so caught up in dude representing properly and running his shit at the end. I didn't really pay attention to most of it in between because actually I was making notes for something else. And you know, you kind of like listen to something. So I wasn't really like looking to see who was popping what. This first time I even like looked at it, but I knew it was a good video because I heard it and I was like, you know what, dude represented. I'm gonna do him. Now, that's crazy.
Let's start right here. If we can have your name and age.
My name is Sincere.
Let me see if
I'm
it's the
27.
reasons the same as mine.
Oh.
okay, let me fast forward a little bit, you guys, because I really want to get to his question. To me, this part here wasn't really. Let me have you look at me while I fix this, and I can talk to you as I'm fixing it. But the question that he asked, I really wanted you guys to get that point because I've been stressing how important it is for us to be ladies and for us to think, especially the younger ladies, think about what you're looking for, right? It's easy to find a man who wants to lay down with you, but a man who wants to commit to you, that is not necessarily easy to find. So finding a guy who wants to be with you, right, before you lay down with him is very important because it can affect your future. So let's move on. I think I'm here, so let's go.
Down.
Yeah, actually.
Okay.
Do you guys have children?
Okay. So are you holding up the number of children you have? Okay.
2
Now,
children?
is that a deal breaker for you?
It is.
It is? Okay.
So sad.
That's right. Pop goes the weasel, and the weasel goes pop.
Told you Mr. Mac has no cut cards. Okay, so again, why that is important is because you have to think about that, ladies. I know it seemed like, well, I have kids, and if he wants to be with me, he needs to respect the fact that I have kids. No, he doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Because that is the decision that you made. When you decide to lay down with someone, again, we all know how the reproductive system works. And we know that if you lay down with someone, it's a possibility for you to get pregnant, right? So being careful on who you decide to share your body with is very important, because nowadays, younger ladies, please listen. Nowadays, men want to commit with women that they can have their own kids with, right? Now, I know you may say that's unfair, but that's the reality of it, you know? But another thing that is really important too is being accountable, right? We all have done things that we may have regretted, or things that we haven't completely thought out, and we did it, and you know, it ended up not turning out the way we thought it was going to be. But let's be accountable for that, you know? Let's learn from that, right? If you lay down with someone and you have a baby and he's not taking care of responsibilities, he's not even father material, why would you lay down with someone like him again? You know, sometimes you have to be the one to say, hey, listen, it's not him, it's me, right? And I need to look at myself and what I need to change in myself to make my life better, right? So I just want you to understand how important that question is, right? Do you have kids? That's a very important question. All right. So let's get back into it, shall we?
See, I told you this dude was a man, was a dude, was coming from a position of strength. Now, I was, like I said, I was taking notes on something else. I wasn't really eyeballing the video. I was listening to it. And this is the first part that caught my attention in the background. I was like, damn, dude stood on that and let them women pop the balloon on him like that. So then I kind of glanced over and I was like, damn, dude, kind of down a little bit, but you got to stand on it.
Yep.
Look, let them women go be a mother to their kid.
Right.
Okay. If they preserve themselves and they're in some good shape when their kids get older, then more power to them.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, the most important thing is you made a career decision, ladies. You can't undo that.
Right.
Know what any man wants you to.
Right.
Handle your responsibilities and go ahead on with your business.
Yep.
Because the big major red flag with me is that you have to have a damn good reason for not being with the father of your child.
Right.
And you got to really have a damn good reason for having a baby without a husband. Okay, if you can't tell me that you got married and you had a kid within your marriage, you losing major points off the breakaway.
So sad.
All right, let's just go ahead and go over to some of those ladies.
So let me pause it there. And I just want to touch on it one more time. I'm also going to fast forward the video, because what she's basically going to ask the ladies is, because we know why they popped their balloon. We already know, because they have kids and that was a deal breaker for them. But I want you guys to understand how important that is. If you're looking for something better in life, if you're looking to do something better in life, then you cannot continue to do the same old things, right? You have to be able to take accountability for what you're doing, right? So, you know, again, if you're laying down with multiple men, yeah, it's not something wise. Okay, is all I'm going to tell you. It's not a good decision for you just to keep laying down with men, you know, just random guys, because it shows irresponsibility. Is that a word? I think it is. It's showing that, you know, that you lack responsibility. How about that? That make a little bit more sense. That, you know, you're not making good decisions, right? But you're bringing kids into this world. And we all know that we are the kids' first teacher. So if we're not responsible enough with our bodies, what make a man think that you're going to be responsible with the seed? It's something to think about. All right. Let's jump back into it.
Backwood in my ashtray, right? She looked down, saw that junk. I kind of like had a trap. Let me just confirm.
Okay, so what? Let me just tell you what he's talking about before, because I know I just stopped it right there and he just jumped into a story. So what he's saying is that the guy asked the woman, "Do he smoke?" And she said no, right? And so what Teddy is saying is that she's not being honest. So he's sharing a story with us about a woman that he asked, "Do she smoke?" And she said no, and he was giving her a ride home. So let's get into it.
Fast. I deliberately left it there because I knew she was going to ask for a ride. I just wanted to test her to see what she was going to say. I knew what she was going to say. She gave me this whole rundown about, I don't smoke no more. I'm good. Shit. By the time we got to the subway station, she had that joint lit up. She lit it up. She was hitting that joint hard as look. I ended up driving her all the way home. I'm like, the subway station was, I mean, not subway, we had no subways in Florida. But the bus station was so close that by the time we got to the bus station, we just really getting going. So I just drove her home, you know. And from that point on, she stopped faking the funk with me. And I told her straight up, I said, Shorty, I already knew you would smoke. No, but I told you I don't. So I said, Shorty, I don't go on that shit. I go on with people, how people look in their body language. And the things they don't say is louder than the things they do say. Trust me.
Y'all hear that?
A question for him?
All right. So, like, what's a few your most important characteristics that you look for in a woman?
I would say level-headed, so you know how to have a conversation. You don't jump to conclusions. You're able to actually have like if we have disagreements, we can actually go over those disagreements and not just be at each other's throat. I think that's a big thing. I'm a very big communication person, so I would say that's number one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. That was perfect.
Okay.
I mean, communication is key. But
Look, Shorty back there with the you know, talking about the second girl, the one next to the one that still got the balloon. Look at her, but I'm just constantly checking the body language and the look on these women's face. You know, 'cause that's my field. So I'm constantly watching and scanning like the Terminator. I'm checking body language and everything versus what you say, what your body language say versus what you say out your mouth. I'm telling you, Shorty hurt. Shorty wanted him bad. I'm telling you,
person can
she wanted him
communicate
bad.
but not understand you. So you have to be able to understand and communicate. But
See?
Okay. All right. Let's go down over here. We'll be back for you, girl. Okay. Heaven, did you have a question for Marvin?
What's your relationship with God?
I do not have a relationship with God. I would say that because I mean, you're Christian, I'm assuming,
Yes.
or you are Christian.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, I'm not Christian, but
Most of them are just Christian entitled. I guarantee you, she not following nothing the Bible say.
do explore different religions, but I'm not attached to one. That's what yeah.
Go ahead. Oh, I took your toothpick, didn't I? Okay. And now, why did we end up popping?
That's very important to me. That's up
Okay.
there.
What's it very important to me that you don't have so much makeup on that I can't recognize you when you take it off. You got that LaToya Jackson vibe going on, baby.
I respect it.
Understand. Okay. Let's go down over here. Huh?
All right, fellas, listen up. Get your back straight. Get your ears on. This is how you represent, players. This is how you represent. You stand on it into the end and watch what happens.
All right. Alexis, I heard you say a little something when he said he doesn't have a relationship with God. Is that something that's a problem for you?
it's very important because like he's the one who leads the way. But I will say though, like I can't make you believe in God. Like that has to like you have to find him on your own. But like having the conversations, eventually if it happens, it'll probably work. If not, I can't like force you to have a relationship. That's between you and God. But it's important.
Okay. Is it a deal breaker for you?
Oh Jesus.
Now let me talk to you ladies for a minute. Okay. Now it is very important for again you to be who you are, right? So if you believe in God, now me personally, I would have asked him more questions. Like I would have asked him clearly because I heard him say he don't have a relationship with God, but he went on and asked her was she a Christian. So I would have asked him, so do you believe in God? I would have been, just asked a few more questions before I would have popped my balloon. But it is important for you, again, to be who you are. It's no need for you to pretend to be something else just because you find this man attractive and you really want to be with him because, he's attractive. You're thinking with your lady down there and now with your lady up here, right? You have to, be who you are through and through. That's the only way you're going to make it. Being someone else, it's going to get old and then you're going to start to show who you are. And yeah, that's not going to be good. So be who you are no matter what. All right, let's go back.
only just because
Hey, you gotta stick to your roots, all right?
Baby, yeah.
Yeah.
You almost made it.
That's all good.
So you said you
It's all good.
explore. What does that mean?
Man, look, you see how unfazed this brother is. You see how poised he is. You see how, as a matter of fact, his body language is. Like, hey, okay, it is what it is. Because let me tell you, plenty of women out here, and he know it, and he know what he want, and he not compromising. That's what you're supposed to do, y'all. You don't compromise, bruh. Especially when you know that you a good status guy. You're not out here strung out on nothing. You're not no alky. You're not no cokehead. You ain't out here taking all type of drinking lean or whatever it is they doing now. What is it, fentanyl and all this other crap they out here messing with? You're a clean body. You're a clean soul. You try to do the best you can to present yourself properly and be a good man. Nah, you can always do better, man. Because at the end of the day, you taking her on your journey.
Right.
She's gonna come in up under you and be on your program. You dig what I'm saying? So you gotta let that woman go. If it mean that much to her, let her go. I'd have did the same thing. I'd be like, cool.
So like this month, for instance, so right now Ramadan's being celebrated.
Okay.
And so that's something that I've been looking into because I do like the idea of fasting from different things that just aren't good for you, So I don't necessarily have an attachment to any religion. If it has something that I guess that I vibe with, then I'll do it.
Okay.
But
So you're not like against it, if you will.
I will say with Christianity, so I grew up Christian and I went to a Catholic school, but it was really rough for me. So I think it's kind of like a childhood kind of thing. So that's why I'm not really gravitating towards Christianity, because as a kid, it was just rough,
Well, you know what? Me popping a balloon, that probably was my.
Hold on. Now, I'm going to say this. Me personally, I would just straight out ask, hey, are you atheist? Just to make sure we're clear and we're on the same page. But nevertheless, that's just me.
Because I probably should have engaged more.
Sorry.
Because my father's side, like majority is Muslim.
See, fellas, when you stand on your square, see now the strength done shifted. She caught him. She thought she was catching him with a straight hand, and he feinted that joint and came back with a hook. Boom. I'm sorry, I said I did uppercut. Uppercut. He feinted, uppercut, boom. See, he didn't fall into it. He didn't let her dictate. And I'm going to tell you something. That right there was a shit test, y'all. That's what we call a shit test. Some women will test you to see if you weak, to see if you're going to follow them. Women don't want no follower. They want a dude that's going to lead and going to stand on his square.
Always.
And that's where the last dude lost. Because if you rewind it, because if you actually look this episode up, episode 7, and you look back again or you rewind my video back earlier to where the first guy was on. Notice her body language when she was looking at dude that was just blue. I mean, she had already popped the balloon. She knew he wasn't what he wanted, what she wanted. But the more he talked, the more she was looking at him like, this dude is just weak.
Yep.
And dude, strength wins out. I don't mean to bring politics into it, but this is a Trump move right here. He stood on it. No matter if he thought it would have cost him to walk off that stage by itself, stand on it.
Yep.
Okay.
And they're going through Ramadan right now. I've actually studied it, and I have a Quran as well. But
you could have taught me.
Touch a little razzle dazzle, but it's not over. But I just want to make sure that like you have to understand that he is the way and the only way. That's it.
Okay. So with him being open-minded to that, is that still something that's a deal breaker for you?
I think we can have an open conversation.
Oh, are we getting that balloon back?
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Let me bring you up here.
Yeah, backpedaling Betty. Mm-hmm. Backpedaling Betty on the scene. What I tell y'all, when you stand up on your square and you be like, look, I can take it or leave it, they respect that, bro.
But look
Man,
at his
look,
body posture.
stop
though.
giving in to these women because they ain't doing them but shit testing you, bro.
Let me pause it real quick. Look at his body posture. I think you kind of see that she backpedaled, right? I think he's open-minded enough to want to get to know her. But look at him. I know he's got to be thinking, okay, so is she only saying that because she really want me, or is she only saying that because, or is she saying that because this is real? So I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about this one, ladies.
Think about a woman that you're dealing with right now. You personally, the person I'm talking to right now, the person that's watching the video. Think about the woman you're dealing with. Bro, you're dealing with a bunch of shit tests, man. She testing your strength. She testing to see if you're going to stand up. Let me tell you something. If you're a good man, let's say you're married right now. You got to, if you're a good man and she throw a shit test at you, she ain't going to leave you, bro. If you stand up to her and stand on your square, she won't leave you. I promise you. You know what? If you stood up to her and you showed her some backbone and some strength, you might get some head more often than once every 3 months on your birthday and Christmas.
No cut cards.
You have to make her submit. Look, let me tell you something. When cats mate, when lions mate, when jaguars mate, when dogs mate, whenever, look, let me tell you something. They make her submit. She fight at first. Go look at the National Geographic while the lion trying to get some trim. She fighting and trying to bite him and pawing at him. And let me tell you something. If she's able to beat his ass, he ain't getting no trim. She's not going to mate with him. That's how lions are. If she's able to beat him up and he run away, he ain't getting it. If he stay in there and wreck with her and make her submit and make her lay down, he gonna slide that meat at him. And that's what it is, man. You got to be that dude that's gonna stand up. Even if you think she gonna walk away, sometimes you gotta let him just walk away because she wasn't the right woman for you anyway. Because if you're gonna change your program up, you ain't got no program. If you're gonna change your program up for a woman, you don't have no program. So if you don't have no program, you will end up on her program. And that ain't the place you want to be, bro. Believe me when I tell you. You want to have your program and stand on it. And if she don't want to be on your program, then let her go. Let her go, man. Can't get them all. Let's keep it moving.
Here, let's come up here. I'll have you stand right here. All right. So Marvin says she is open-minded to it. Did you all have any final questions for one another before we determine if this is a yes?
I think I'm willing to get to know him a little bit.
Okay. So is it going to be a yes for you for him?
I would say he earned a yes.
Okay. Yes for you for her?
Yeah.
We got.
Yeah. See, I think she's a bit of a chameleon too, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's trying to just fit into that to see where she can get in, you know. And I mean, she may be a good woman. I don't know. I'm not putting her down or doubting her. I'm just saying I think she come off a bit like a chameleon.
Mm-hmm.
And her body language and her eyes, the way her eyes shift. Nah, you gotta watch her, bro. Watch her. Keep your eyes on your fries with her, man. But look though. We're going to end up this thing right here. We got a match. It's a match.
All right, I'll take this mic and you guys can go on off.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But look, that's the lesson for the day, fellas. Stand on it. Don't care about none of that stuff, man. If she's going to leave, let her go. Help her pack. Call her an Uber. Drive her to the bus station. Do what you got to do. Let her go. If she don't want to be, if she don't want to be there, don't make no woman be nowhere she don't want to be. And you don't be nowhere where you don't want to be. But always remember, you got to stand on strength. Stand on strength. Do not let no woman dictate the way. You got to stand on yours, man. Let her follow you. If she's not following you, she ain't the right woman. You need a woman that's going to follow you, man, and not challenge your position. And that, the first dude, he was nothing but weakness. So that's the lesson for the day. Thanks everybody for showing up.
All right, you guys. So just wanted to let you know, right? I wanted to say that, first of all, we're looking for men who are leaders, right? And when you have a strong man who's a leader and he has that confidence and he got those qualities that you're looking for, you don't have to fight. Submissive is going to come easily. It's going to come naturally because that's how God designed it, right? You know, the first book in the Bible is God made Adam. Well, you know, after he made earth and everything, the light and everything, he made Adam. Then he made Eve, right? And when you are ladies and you find that strong man who is able to lead and provide, then being submissive comes naturally. You don't have to force yourself to do it, right? It comes naturally. You want to follow him because you know that he has your best interest at heart. He has he's looking out for you. So you can follow him. You trust him. You trust to follow him because you know that, yeah, he's not going to do anything to put you in harm's way, right? Because he is your protector, right? So he's going to look out for you and he's always going to pour into you, right? So, you know, you just keep your eyes open, right? And be careful who you lay down with, please. Okay? All right, I'm going to let you go. Again, Teddy Mack, happy birthday. I'll see you guys again on the next video. And remember, life is short, time is limited. So let's be the best person we can be in the life that we have. All right, you guys, I see you again. Bye.